Hello parents, I welcome you to today's teaching. I pray that God bless all the parents in Positive Parenting Academy in the name of Jesus. My name is Olu Comfort, the founder of Positive Parenting Academy. And as you know, we have our Facebook page and we have our Hina Academy, which is a WhatsApp group. And the reason why I choose to do this teaching on WhatsApp group is majority of parents does not believe that it is possible for you to be a determined parent, determined that I am not going to bring up my child with yelling and flogging and all those stuff. A lot of parents does not believe it, they don't agree. So that is why I had to put it out to people. Let them come willingly. So I decided to be sharing this with willing, as in determined parents that are willing to move from aggressive parenting to a calm parenting. So this is the reason why this WhatsApp group are my inner caucus parenting setup. And I want to encourage us that this is an academy. We should be active in this academy. Please talk, ask questions, be free. Let's make the academy a lively place so that more and more people can join us and we can be growing bigger every day. And my name again is Olu Comfort. I am the coach of Positive Parenting Academy International. And today's topic is how to solve sibling rivalry. How to solve sibling rivalry. The Lord will help us as we go through this in the mighty name of Jesus. And I will be praying a lot. I'm a pastor's wife. I'm a church woman. So in case you hear me say in the name of Jesus so often, please say amen wherever you are, because it has become part and parcel of me. So as I said earlier on the WhatsApp group, that the first solution to a problem or a challenge you may have with your children is to find the cause of the solution. Why is this thing happening? Define what is going on and why? What is the reason? Why are these children always into rivalry over everything? Why are they always fighting? So that's the first thing you should find out as a parent. So what does sibling rivalry consist of? And sibling rivalry may be as a result of jealousy of one another or harboring of resentment towards one another. So rivalry may be maybe due to jealousy towards one another or harboring resentment towards one another. And there are some steps, there are some tips that are the major cause of sibling rivalry. Let me go into them one after the other. And the main cause of sibling rivalry is lack of social skill. Some children lack social skill. Some children, though we may not accept that as a parent, but most of our children, they lack social skill. They don't know how to relate with other people. They don't know how to make friends. They don't socialize because the parents don't allow them to go out. They don't even allow them to make friends. Though it is good for us to make our children to be reserved, but when it's getting too much, when we don't give them freedom to for interpersonal relationship, it might cause that child to be hostile. The child might not understand love language, might not understand anger language, might not understand how to respond to people. This child might be so hostile towards his or her siblings, and this might be causing rivalry at home. Another thing is that if a child is not fair, if we don't teach our children to be fair, No, it has to be the concern. It has to do with concern with fairness. And what is fairness? Fairness is the quality of making judgments that are free from discrimination. Because this time I pick it from you as a parent. That you make judgments that are filled with discrimination. So when you are fair as a mother, as a parent, you can make judgments that are free from discrimination. You don't discriminate, that are not judgmental. Okay, let me put it that way. You make decisions that are not judgmental, decisions that are not judgmental about people. So, if that child is not taught fairness, it may result to sibling rivalry. And another one is individual temperament. There's the number 3 now. Individual temperament. And don't forget that I say you must know why this child. So all this point I'm giving you might be the reason why this child, so that you'll be able to know the reason why your child is, their children are fighting all the time, so that you'll be able to know how to tackle it. So the next one is individual temperament. Sometimes individual temperament can cause rivalry between children, because if one is an extrovert and the other one is an introvert, this might cause rivalry. We know how an extrovert can be. An extrovert are sociable, they are fashionable, they can talk, they are vocal, they can make friends easily. An extrovert is always over the place, happy always, an open-minded person. And an introvert are always quiet. They are good at that, but they are always quiet. They hardly talk, they hardly make friends. They are just the quiet type. So if the introvert does not understand what we call individual differences, this might cause rivalry between him and between the introvert and the extrovert sibling. And you see, the introvert sibling will be thinking the extrovert sibling is showing off, doing too much, taking a place. When they have friends, you see when a friend comes around or they meet friends outside, the friend pays so much attention. Other child might be feeling left out, might be feeling not loved, might be feeling that it doesn't get attention from the parents, and this might cause rivalry. It might cause rivalry. So find out if your children fight a lot. Hope it's not that you are paying so much attention on one because of health issue, that you are the other one feel left out, and this might be causing issues in between them, as in causing issues in their relationships. Then the next one is parenting style. Before I move to parenting style, we're talking about that special needs. So if your child have a special need, the particular child has a special need, you have to discuss it with the other one. You have to let the other one knows that your sister or your brother needs our special care. You can see he is not doing fine in this area. He needs us. He even needs you. So in case you discover that we pay so much attention on him or her, it doesn't mean that we neglect you. It's just that for now, your sibling needs our attention, and you are okay, you are fine. So that is why it seems as if you are paying so much attention on your brother or your sister. Then the next one is parenting style. Parenting style. Your parenting style might also reflect in your children. If you are a type of parent that like to control everybody, I like to make everybody to dance to your tune, I like to bully people, push people around, it will reflect in the way your children relate with each other. If you are a commander, a controller, it will reflect on the way your children relate with each other. They want to be controlling one another. They want to be bullying one another. They want to be, making one another to dance to their tune. You have to dance to my tune. You want to do what I say. It's either my way or my way. Kind of behavior can reflect on your children. So check it. If your children fight a lot, hope you are not a controller. Hope your way of parenting is not affecting their relationship. Find out. And the next one is parenting conflict resolution. Sorry, let me take that again. Parenting conflict resolution skill. You know, this has to do with the daddy and the mommy now, or maybe you're a single mother, maybe you're just a guardian. So how do you resolve conflict? When you have conflict with your spouse or with your neighbors or with anyone around you, how do you resolve it? If you are the one that has to shout before you can be at peace, if you are the one that has to slap each other, hit each other before you can settle your issues, it will also reflect in the children. The children will learn from you. You know, I always say jokingly, humorously, that a yeller mommy or daddy will bring up a yeller children. No, mommy and daddy that knows how to do that, the only thing they know is how to slap their child. They will also bring up a child like that. So before the younger one said anything, the elder one has slapped him or her. Wow! They will not be shouting. They are picking it from you. They are learning all these things from us. If you see a parent that is very calm, that handled issues calmly, it will also reflect in their children. And before I move ahead, I forgot to mention something, that sibling rivalry, it's a natural thing, no, in our upbringing. It's a natural thing in our upbringing, and it has to do with age. There is this age range that children normally fight so much. You know, when they are still young, when they are still at home, they fight so much, fight a lot. No, but if it is not handled well at that particular time, it can end up turn them to enmity. It can turn to enmity and turn them to enemy in future. As we speak now, there are some family that their children does not talk. There are some family that their children, they are enemies, sworn enemy, they don't relate. There are some family like that as we speak. There are siblings, I've seen siblings that walk by each other, you don't know that they are siblings. Because they are turned to enemy. The level, the rivalry when they were small then was not handled properly. So handle children, sibling rivalry properly if you don't want you to end up in enmity. So in case you have been trying and the thing does not really speak or work out, just keep on doing what you are doing. As you know, at the long run, it will be fading out. As they grow, it will be fading out. And they start going to school, to boarding house, it will be fading out, it will be fading out. So sometimes sibling rivalry is natural and it has to do with age. So let's move ahead. Another thing is culture. Culture, our way of life, our ways of belief can also affect the way our children relate with each other. Like in Yoruba land now, where I came from, I am a Yoruba woman. Yoruba is the Yoruba tribe, is the western part of Nigeria. No, here we believe that the elder child has some level of authority over the younger child. Even sometimes they used to call in my place, my tribe, they used to call the Yoruba people, they used to call the elder one as your younger parents, your junior parents, your second parents. So if the young elder one is not a fair person, you'll be taking out some authority on the younger one. And this might cause rivalry, might cause anger, bullying, all sorts of things. When we were growing then, our parents did not pay attention to all this. Those are the things that we go through. That you see, your brother can eat you, your brother can slap you, your brother can bully you, your brother can, maltreat you. And he's your elder brother, he's your elder sister. There is nothing you can do about it. So this culture can also affect children relationship. Instead of us to teach them, whether you are elder one, whether you are a younger one, learn how to treat yourself with fairness. Instead of us not to be, you should not give the children one, the elder one, authority to maltreat the younger one. That was what it was in practice in our own time when we were little. Then another one is there are some culture that believe that a male child is superior to a female child. This also can cause sibling rivalry. No, the father does not even read. Some parents does not even send their female child to school. They don't place any value for them. This can cause sibling rivalry. They don't pay any attention to the female. This can cause sibling rivalry. Everything the guy does, a boy does, is okay. But when it comes to a girl, oh, she's wrong. She never do anything right. So all of this culture can cause sibling rivalry. So you are likely seeing this particular green eye monster. Okay, I wrote a story here. So some experts say sibling rivalry stems from children competing for their parents' love. Oh, sibling rivalry stems from children competing for their parents' love. No, that's another way. The last way that causes sibling rivalry. When you make your children to compete for your love, this can cause children rivalry. Because children, every of your child, if you have 10, if you have 5, if you have 2, they all are in competition. They want your attention. So if you make them to compete for your love, this might cause siblings rivalry. So the other way, others says the children's goal is parental recognition or attention. Sibling rivalry can start even before the second child comes into the picture. So what I wrote here is very tiny. The PDF is very tiny. That's why I'm straining my eyes to see it. Some rivalry starts from when the second child is still not in the picture. Maybe you are pregnant. I can remember when I was pregnant with my second child. My first child felt threatened at the early stage. When my stomach started getting bigger, he'll be asking me, Mommy, your big tummy. I told him that it is your sister, your baby sister. I even thought the baby, I thought the baby was a boy. It's a baby brother. So most of the time when he wants to come near me, I'll say, no, I will block the pregnancy. No. He will start crying. No, because this person has not even arrived. You are already pushing me away. What if this person come? So some rivalry starts before the second child even come to the picture. And that is, we caused it. Let me say, I caused it. You caused it. We caused it. So I've seen in some situation where a mother put to bed and the second child was eating the first child was eating the second child on the bed, because even before the arrival of that child, you have made that child to know that this person that is coming is very important to me. So this might cause rivalry. So I want us to be careful with what we do as a parent. Ways that children show sibling rivalry, that parents make children to show sibling rivalry, is telling. Sorry. This is so tiny. Okay, it's openly favor one child over another. Openly favor one child over another. These are the ways that parents make children to involve in sibling rivalry. When you openly favor your child, you openly favor one over the other. This is eternal enmity. Except if that child meets Christ in future. If that child learn what we call forgiveness in future. Please do everything in your power not to show favorism to one child, not to have your favorite child. Your children are equal. Even if you have 10 of them, if you have 5 of them, treat them equally. Don't favor one over the other. These are the things that is causing rivalry. And the second one is comparing your children to one another. When you compare your children to one another too much, it is evil. You are doing evil, you are damaging that other one. Maybe the academical level is different. One is maybe smart, as in academically sound than the other. Don't compare them with each other. Stop comparing their strengths. Stop comparing their weaknesses. What might be the strength of your child A might be the weakness of child B. And what might be the weakness of child B might be the strength of child A. So don't compare. Every child is peculiar in their own level. Don't compare your children with each other. This might cause might cause rivalry. When you say, look at your brother is not like that. Look at your sister is not like that. What are you telling that child? You will be making that other one to be harboring bitterness and resentment towards. You are the one that is causing the damage. Please check it. And the next one is setting up your children in competition with one another. Don't ever make a mistake. If you have been doing it, stop it right now. Don't ever make a mistake of setting your children in competition with each other. Life is not about competition. Let them know that every one of you, you come your own. The other one come to the world on their own. You don't come to. You didn't even twins did not come at once. At least when we give way to go first, then the other one comes. So we came to this world individually. There is no need for competition. Asking your children to go and sweep. You sweep that place. You sweep the room. You sweep the other room. The first person to finish, I will give the person. That is competition. You're already teaching them to compete with each other. Maybe it's getting towards the end of the term, and you said whoever gets 6 A's, whoever gets 5 A's, whoever take first in the class, I will give the person toy, I will give the person a special treat. Then we start competing. So, in as much as possible, do away with competition. And it can be hard to encourage your children to get along. So, fortunately, experts can point to tried and true ways to intervene. So you should encourage your children to get along. Encourage them to get along. So how do you resolve issue now? If there is any issue in between them, how do you resolve it? Maybe they were fighting, they are shouting. How do you resolve it? Number one point I have here is that don't get too involved in their issues. Don't get too involved in their issues always. There are times that you allow them be. There are times that you don't get involved, because if you get too involved, unconsciously, unknowingly, you might be favoring one to the in the expense of the other, and this might be causing issue. So don't get too involved in their matter. Then another one, number 2, is that know when to get involved. Because I said don't get too involved, that means you are going to leave them to just do whatever they like with themselves. No, you now know when to get involved. How do you know when to get involved? When we were little that time, when a fight want to start. See how you stepped on me now. You give me my thing. That's where the fight always starts from. At that stage, that is stage 1. Don't get involved. Just pretend as if you didn't hear what is going on or you didn't see what is going on. Don't get involved at that time. Then the stage 2 is getting tougher now. Look at you, they are already raising their voices. Are you okay? Are you mad? Look at you. See your head. Then you can move closer to where they are. When they are already exchanging words and abusing each other, saying hurtful words to each other. Move closer. Maybe when they see you, they may be scared and stop insulting each other. But if they don't stop, still don't say anything. Don't get involved. But when now get to the third stage now, when they start maybe want to be eating each other, separate them. Don't allow them to eat each other. And at that particular time when you separate them, don't be asking them, what's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? Just ignore it as if nothing happened. Ask the other one, go inside. The other one, go another way, another place. Let them calm down. No, I believe when they are calmer, they will be able to think straight. So let them calm down. Then later when they are calm, you can call them and ask them what the matter was about. So while they are talking, we'll be able to find out why they had that conflict, why they have that issue. You'll be able to find out. Then when you're able to pick out, you will tell them that this is what causes this issue. Okay, the two of you go now, or the three of you, no matter how many the numbers they have, go and come up with solution to this. Make them to sit in the same place. We are talk with yourself. How are we going to handle this situation next time when it occurs? How are we going to handle this situation next time when it occurs? So let them come up with their solution. Don't look for solution for them, please. This is an opportunity. The reason why I said that, the reason why I do say humorously that sibling rivalry is okay, that is good, is because it's an opportunity to learn how to let go. It's an opportunity to learn how to forgive and forget. All these things is a skill. Some people lack it. Know how to talk over issue and let go. There are some adults now that what if anything happen now, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10 years is still in them. They don't forget. They don't know how to let go of issue. So this is the opportunity we use. And how to settle conflicts. Some married people now cannot settle conflicts with their spouse. They have to go and call third person, call pastor, call imam, call this and call this before they can settle issue. So you have the opportunity. So anytime you add this up, don't just see the negative part of it, see the positive part of it, and quickly jump at the opportunity to use that opportunity to teach them all these skills. Conflict resolution. Teach them how to forgive and forget. Teach them how to let go of issue when it happens. So this is the opportunity you have. So when they come up with the solution to you, don't try and adjust their solution. Even if you feel like there are things to adjust, don't just adjust it and say, no, this one I really touch. No, it's not like this. Make a suggestion to them. What if you guys do it like this? What if you do it like this? What if you work? Then ask them to decide. So they may decide to pick mommy's way, but don't just force your way on them. Then allow them to be. One thing I'm very sure about is that for the fact that that solution came from them, they will do everything in their power to make it work. And even if they fall out of it, it's okay. But you know that you will discover that the rate at which they fight is reducing. Maybe they fight like 5 times a day. You start reducing to 3 times. Before you know, you start reducing to maybe 5 times a week. You start reducing to maybe 3 times a week. They start fading out. They know how to solve their issue. The Lord will help us in the mighty name of Jesus. I have come to the end of today's teaching on how to resolve siblings rivalry. And I hope you get something. Please, I'm ready. I'm open for question. If you ask me question, you can put the question in the academy, and you can send me a DM. I'm always there. I want to encourage you. Please be active in the academy. Please, we look forward for a greater academy, a bigger academy. And this cannot be possible if you keep on keeping quiet in the academy. Please speak. When you speak, I know your mind. I know who I'm relating with. I know who I'm talking with. God bless you. We have come to the end of today's teaching. And I still remain Olu Comfort, the founder of Positive Parenting Academy. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I need to off that.